I'm back here with my Yamaha Super Tenere. I wanted to do a little update on tire changes that we've made. One of the things that we're trying to do is a relatively long touring ride, and part of the problem is being able to find a tire that can stand up to miles and still be around. Meanwhile, being able to handle dirt. This tire is the Karoo 3, which is about a 50/50, and right now I've got about 1,500 miles on these tires. I wanted to take a couple videos to track how they end up doing. You see the bike's a little dirty. We've actually had it up on some of the Colorado roads. Believe it or not, it's June, but the mountain roads are still snow covered, so you can only get up so high. Also headed out to Moab, which is probably about an 800-mile round trip with highway. So we've had these tires on a little bit of both conditions. And I'll tell you that you definitely pay for the tread, but on the highway. But at the same time, you get that back when you hit dirt. They seem to be very capable. They seem fantastic in the sand out in Moab. Um, as I said, we're about 1,500 miles. I'll show you the rear. The front looks great, obviously, but the rear's got a bit more use on it. Still not bad, I would say. I mean, there's no question I'm going to hit 3,000, probably 4,000 miles before I lose that tread, which is as good as I was hoping to get out of these. And part of the other issue with the handling component is you can only lean these things so far, or at least I'm only brave enough to. You can see where I've hit it too, getting out to the edges here. And they feel rougher. They're more rounded and more rolly than the stock tires were. Um, my, the initial feeling when you first get on them is that they feel really slick and really rolly. But over time, I've gotten used to them, and I'm starting to lean a little bit more. But I'm not pushing it the way I was running with the stock tires. I'll also say that these tires were very slick right out of the box with just the amount of release compound that was on them, and it took a few miles, 200 miles, just to get them feeling more grippy. Uh, and I know people say, "Oh, you got to do that with all tires," but the reality is these things were much slicker when they were new than any road tire I've ever had before. Other than that, though, I tell you, I've enjoyed them. They're doing great on the miles. Yes, they're louder on the highway. You can hear them, but it's always a compromise. What's it going to take? So I will put another video up when I hit a few, maybe another 1,000 miles on these things, get to 2,500 or 3,000, and keep you posted on what they all look like. Thanks.